Illini.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois. We're here for the Lady Sons Classic. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Caden Stearns is alongside. Have Tucker on the camera today for the first time, so he's getting his first test of camera action. Looks like the camera's not wanting to focus too good. We might have to go take a look at that. But at any rate, Caden, 26-24 in the first set, and it was Illini West, I believe, getting the win, 26-24. Back serving for Illini West. Number 12 is Elise Moore. And we were a little late getting here, I was. So we're a little late getting set up, folks. I apologize. We will have the rest of the 4 games. They're down off the block. A big-time kill for Payson Seymour. Number 4, Aaliyah Williams, the middle blocker, a junior, getting a kill, tying it at 2. So actually, as I was wrong, Payson came from behind and got the 26-24 win in set 1.
Yeah, that was an exciting first set, 26-24, and now here we are, set 2. If that's any signs of what the first set's going to be, this should be an exciting matchup overall here the rest of the way.
And from the middle, a kill for Illini West to get the side out. Looks to be is that number 9?
I think that is number 9, yeah.
It's number 5, actually, for Illini West. That's Kennedy Gunning. It didn't look like number 9. I know what number 9 looks like, last year anyway. There's a service point. And we'll see if we can get the scoreboard to work now. It's 4-2. Actually, I had it right the first time. It was Illini West that won. It's 4-2. Illini West, according to the scoreboard. Nice hard serve. That is Kennedy Artman on the serve. There's a tip across. Nice dig by Artman. She gets it across, and another attack coming. But the set, Caden, just a little too close to the net for Ava Steffen.
Yeah, Artman had a big part of that play. Quite the dig there to keep the play alive on their end, and ending up getting the point is Illini West. They're on a little bit of a run right now.
And a net violation, I think.
Yes.
Yep, a net violation. So another point for Artman and the Chargers, who did this exact same thing in set number 1. They opened up early, even in the middle stages, had a nearly 10-point advantage, and it ended up being tied at 24, and then they won 26-24. But the Indians have shown some resiliency. It'd just be nice if they could get that going a little earlier in the match. A big hit by Gunning, and then a dig on an overpass, and she comes right back with another kill. Gunning's got 2 of them in this run, and it's 7-2.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a 5-0 run for Illini West since it was tied at 2 apiece. Just on a roll right now, and as you said, that's what they've been doing. It's just, are they going to be able to stay in that rhythm, or is it going to be close once again like the first set?
Oh, a let serve that doesn't quite get over, so it actually becomes a net serve and a service error. 4 straight service points, a 5th put the side out, and the Chargers take a little bit of control here, but of course, this is all about momentum as it is 7-3 after the side out. It's back to serve. Looks like it is the libero for Payson Seymour. That is Megan Kirby serving it up for the Indians. There's an overpass, and it's going to go outside again to Steffen, and she hits it long and out. You want to go grab that? Well, Coach has got it.
Coach has got it. It's rolling back towards me.
It's coming right to you. So after the hitting error, it's a side out, and coming back to serve for the Chargers is Olivia Frazier, a setter defensive specialist, a junior. And there is Kirby with the dig on the serve. She's got the libero attack from the back row. Hey, look at the hands on Coach Kerr down there. Getting out there, getting a hand on it, and stopping it so he didn't have to get up and chase it that time.
Yeah, the Indians are hitting it with authority. Just a little too much power on these last few hits.
A 4th hit and out of bounds. Or a 4th hit isn't out of bounds, but it is a side out. Know what I mean, not what I say, right, King?
That's right, Dwayne.
You can't hear me, Dwayne. Am I too soft? Oh, I guess you can't because I don't have me turned up. Is that better?
Oh, maybe.
Gabby, I'm sorry. We'll see if that works a little better here. You can hear me in my headset, but I couldn't hear me. on the broadcast, so we'll turn that down and get it a little leveled here.
Free ball for Illini West. And they take advantage. 10-4. Chargers in front.
Another side out is a little bit of run, a 5-point run, as Caden pointed out, and then now dueling side outs as this went back and forth. Back to serve for the Chargers is the libero. Sure, oh, an ear ring in. Got to take an ear ring out. Coming over is Hannah Pendle, right side hitter, a senior, coming to take the ear ring out. Ava Shutwell, a very good libero, back to serve now for the Chargers. She'll be one of the better ones you see in the area. In fact, back row, it's going to be a free ball sent across by Kirby. Hartman's there, and it's tipped down. A big-time block by Payson. And that was Stefan over there, I do believe. That was a big hit right down the middle by O'Dear, Maddie O'Dear, but it was dug up. Now, Stefan on the attack again. Outside. Down it goes. Nice set and a hit by number 11, Hannah Pendle. Takes the ear ring out and gets a kill all in the same play, and it's 11-4. Shutwell back to serve it up again. Right to the middle. Kirby is there. Set outside. That's actually number 12, Lexi Window. Outside it comes to Pendle again. Off the block. Dug by Kirby. Middle. Now a bump set. O'Dear punches it across. Outside to Pendle again. Down the line and out of bounds. A hitting error for Pendle, and it's going to be 11-5 as the Payson Seymour Indians need to get things going. Checking out for the Indians, number 5, Anna Rice. Checking in, number 14, Morgan Fessler. Back to serve is Stefan, number 17. Oh, what a little dink by the setter, number 4, Karen Bliss.
It's the third attack out of bounds this set for the Indians. I think that's the biggest takeaway so far is they've been hitting it. It's just that a little too much power on these hits from them.
Yep, getting a little ahead of the ball probably. A let serve is going to drop in for an ace for the aforementioned setter, Carson Bliss. And a timeout, Payson Seymour. And it just is kind of like deja vu all over again if you're these two teams right now, Caden, because this is exactly where we were in set number 1. Early, Illini West pulled away, opened up middle stages a 9-10 point lead, and then all of a sudden Payson Seymour came rolling back. If you're Illini West, even though you got the win in set 1, ultimately, you don't want to let the other team crawl back in.
Yeah, of course. I mean, especially having to have 26 points to win that set instead of the usual 25. It was tied at 24. And maybe a timeout's all it takes for the Indians here, trailing by 8. A good time to use that timeout. They've had a few mistakes early in this one. Illini West has looked pretty good. The only thing I saw earlier, I guess, was your service error and the one attack error, but they've looked pretty efficient. So maybe a timeout is what you need to throw the Chargers off loop if you're the Indians.
Yeah, you know, hitting errors are one thing when you're trying to paint a line down the side, right? But when you're sailing the ball 10 feet out deep, that's when they're a problem. And Bliss is back to serve again with her team up by 8, as Caden said, 13-5. Long serve and a service error. That one sailed a little bit on her. It's out of bounds, and it's 13-6, and they get the side out, exactly what the timeout was meant to do.
Yeah, if the Indians want to pick up any momentum, now is the perfect time to do that. Just got that free point in a way, so we'll see what they can do here.
Bliss sets middle, blocked, a big-time block in the middle by Williams. Now it's going to be a bump set. It's going to be an overpass there to kick it up. And back down again was number 11, Hannah Pendle, who's moved to the middle now. She was playing left, but now that Artman's in, she's moved to the middle, and Artman in the front row is playing left, it would appear. And back to serve for the Chargers, number 13 is Corinne Robinson. Outside Williams with the left hand. Get a little ambidextrous there. And Williams, though, however, got under the net, trying to reach up to go after it. And another point.
Now up to 9 for the Chargers. Just got to stay ahead. Avoid what you saw or what we saw last set.
Outside, Williams, a big-time hit, but did not get it over into the tape and down on her side. Another hitting error, and it's 16-6. Robinson serves it up one more time. Brown County in the house for the next contest. We'll tell you about that in just a second. Williams that time in the net again and didn't even jump at that one, trying to get the ball over the net, but got it right into the net. Robinson to serve again, and this one has a different feel to it here in set number 2.
Yeah, just a lot more efficient, the Chargers. The Indians, out of that timeout, had that first point, but ever since that free ball miscommunication, they've kind of blundered a little bit these last few rallies.
Artman gets the hit. It's dug back there by Steffen. Going to come an overpass, tipped down by Pendle. Outside now, Artman on the attack into the tape, and it's going to be a hitting error for her. And a side out, and a much-needed side out for the Indians.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot, obviously. You're trailing 17-7, but, 1 point, 1 rally at a time.
Window back to serve now for the Indians in a very much-needed rotation spot here. And up and into the net again. This time it's Kennedy Gunning driving it into the net, and a point. And, when it's rally scoring, you can't give side outs back and forth, right? You have every serve you need to get points, and you need to get a side out once they get the serve back.
Yeah, of course, and especially the last thing you want here is a service error, because you see those every now and then. That's one way to kill a rally.
Oh, what a dig!
Wow.
And it's going to drop. Wow. What a dig by Lexi Window on a big-time hit by Gunning, and she gets it over on an overpass, but it was so quick that nobody was prepared for it, and Window gets the point. And they're trying to claw back in. She's got 2 in a row. Could she get 3 on this serve?
Great attack, better bump.
That one ate up Artman. Back rope, not going to be a back rope attack by Bliss. I thought it was for a second. She did not. Williams on the attack, off the block of Gunning, and Gunning's going to get the first block that I've seen of the set. And it's a kill block, and it's 18-9 to stop the run right there.
Yeah, their lead might be 9. You say that's big, that's pretty easy, but as you saw last set, they're inching closer. Every point matters, and that's one way to stop a rally.
Elise Moore back to serve, the senior. A bump set comes over the net. Artman was there. Or that was not Artman, excuse me. That was Wibble. Wibble on the receive. It's going to go back to her from the left side. Kind of lofts it over. Kirby's there. Set near side. And the kill going to fall for number 26, Libby. No. Yeah, it would be Libby Nelson, I believe, is that what it was number 26, right? Can't really see the number. It was 26.
I think Moore for the Chargers is debating on if that was going to go out or not. That was a far back from behind dig, and just couldn't really get enough power on it.
Oh, tipped over. Doug. Serving is Anna Rice. Outside Wibble again is dug up by Steffen. Pushed across. Bliss is there. Down it goes from Gunning, another kill. And Gunning, when the Chargers need it the worst, has really stepped up here from her middle hitter position.
Yeah, Gunning's done a nice job. Lead back up to 9.
The hitters and their positions change so much in this Chargers offense. As we go through the tournament, as I watch another game or two, we'll try to talk about that a little bit. They're not leading by 9. Wibble with the attack. That one's a hitting error. Goes deep. And another side out. But these side outs, while you got to get the serve back, you have to score on every side out. And we talked about Brown County in the house. They play in the next contest, I do believe, right?
Yep, Brown County will play after this one against West Hancock.
And a back row attack by Artman. That one's out of bounds. So there is that point that we talked about. You literally have to score more than 1 point per side out here to have a chance to win this game. They're down by 7. Illini West only needs 6 points. Bliss back set. Gunning kind of hits that right side, off the right side of her hand. I don't know if she meant to do that, Caden, but it sure worked.
Yeah, it worked to perfection there. Able to get the kill. I think it was a little bit of an off-balance bump as well on the back end.
Olivia Frazier coming in to serve, the setter defensive specialist, a junior. Team leads by 8. They need 5 points to win. O'Dear on the attack, off the net. It's dug up, a couple one-handed digs, and it goes over the net. Now another over. No, it was not an overpass. It was right at the net, and those things are so hard to judge, and everybody let it fall, and it's a point for Frazier. Coming in for the Indians, number 33, Madison Bingaman. Frazier goes left, and it's out of bounds. She did that absolutely on purpose, going right at Bingaman, but she got it a little too wide, and it falls out of bounds.
Not a bad idea, just again a little bit to the left, as you said.
Bliss, an overpass. O'Dear is there, and she gets the kill.
Well, I mean, again, you're back. You're down to 7 here.
But you only have 4 side outs to get it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to score
say
9.
Yeah, at least these next 3.
Actually 10 before they score 4.
Yeah.
And there is a hitting error. They wanted a touch.
Ooh.
They did not get it, and another point.
Now within 6. They're not going away yet. You get 2 more points here, you're kind of within that striking distance.
Bingaman serves it up again, drops it down, and an ace.
Oh, man.
Timeout maybe coming here, Caden, from
Let's say
Illini
one
West.
more. Let's say one more.
One more point?
Yeah. It's where you really start to feel a little bit uncomfortable, I think. 4 here. Let's see, 3-0 run for the Indians.
Oh, not a great set. Wibble's going to push it across, and what a job by Wibble. The senior outside hitter, Natalie Wibble, pushed that ball across, clear from the right side. It didn't go a foot over the net, and it went dropping on the left side, and a big-time kill for Natalie Wibble.
Perfect spot. It's a huge play. Now you got a free ball.
Yep, free ball coming across. Artman's there. Frazier, and that's out of bounds on the hit by Pendle. So they did what they had to do. They got the ball right back. It's the best you can ask for in that situation. And it is Steffen going back to serve again, checking back in the front row. Number 14, that is Morgan Fessler. Steffen to serve. A little communication issue there, but Bliss down the line and out of bounds. Pendle again, her 3rd straight hitting error. And it's down to 4 points, but no timeout there.
Say one more again. That's what I said.
Well, they did get a side out in between.
They did,
right?
yeah.
And they got 1 point
that run,
closer.
yeah. Let's see.
Right side, that's an out-of-bounds serve, a service error, trying to paint the right line, and what a job by Artman to let that one go. It's 23-18.
Smart IQ play. Like it going out, ends up going out. 2 more to go.
Oh, trouble, and ace! And timeout charged to Payson Seymour. We'll take one as well. You're watching the Lady Sons Classic on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back here to the Lady Sons Classic in Augusta, Illinois at Southeastern High School. We're at match point, 24-18. The setter, number 4, Carson Bliss, back to serve it up for the Chargers. They won set 1, 26-24. Down the right line, it's dug by the libero, Kirby. Pushing it across was Window. Outside, they're going to go for Artman. She kind of just punches it across, and then up and over, Window down again, and they're going to call a lift. She carried it, and that's how this one's going to end. She had a good thought, Caden, but you got to keep the hand up, not get underneath the ball, and that's what happened.
Yep, definitely looked like a lift there. Looked like the correct call and a hard-fought set. On both ends here, the Indians just trailing from behind too much in both those sets, falling just short, and the Chargers able to stay ahead and come out with the win.
Yeah, first time first match of the week. Seems like we're always late to get on. I apologize for that, folks. You did get to see a good set, too, if you're a Illini West fan. Missed the really, really good set of the Payson Seymour Indians coming back. But we'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll make all the stream keys, and you'll be able to watch all the matches the rest of the way. The next one is the Brown County Hornets and the West Hancock Titans. For Caden Strins, for Tucker on the camera, I'm Dwayne Hulett. Thanks for watching this match. We'll be back with the Lady Sons Classic in just a few minutes.